I think I'm gonna drop my humanities class and take up fencing.
You know, I was actually having the same problem. My parents said that I was taking too many creds, but actually I was just learning too fast. So I'm just gonna drop all of my classes next semester and only take gym.
I think I'm gonna transfer.
No, you can't do that.
Well, yes, actually, if it's an accredited institution, the credits transfer from
I don't know if
any
it's
college.
me or the school or the city, but something's not right, you know?
I think it's great. I think if you've decided that every single thing in this area is wrong except for you, then go. If you're absolutely sure that it's everything else and not you, then go. It's a free country, and I think it's great.
This is coming from the guy whose parents won't let him take a pottery course.
Have you seen Ghost?
And it's like Deirdre was still in school. It's been 50 years and she still hasn't graduated, so it's not like there's any pressure on me.
You met a guy on the internet. Am I right? And now you're gonna go off gallivanting to Los Angeles or to Pakistan, and you're gonna have a room full of babies. And where is that gonna leave me?
You're not dating.
I've already dropped my classes, and all I need is a car and choose a destination.
Guam is beautiful.
Can I buy your Chevelle?
No. No, hell no. My Chevelle is my sanctuary. It's where I go to be one with the universe of cool. Nobody rides my Chevelle but me.
Can I trade you for your Chevelle?
Hey Tim, you're gonna close your eyes and your ears. Maybe your nose and mouth too, just to be safe, okay?
If you're really from the universe of cool, you just want to be friends. Jack Kerouac. Never even heard of him. So I went to this library, right?
Yeah.
And they let you look at any book you want. They didn't even ask me how old I was.
No, Tim, they don't.
Look at this, The Dangerous Book for Boys. I mean, it tells me everything I've always wanted to know.
Maybe they should have asked you about your age for that one.
Baseball's most valuable players, timers and tripwires, fish. This book has everything I could ever want to know. But you know, when these books came out, my parents used to burn them. And they just had a bunch of them at the library. Isn't that crazy? They weren't burning them, they were actually holding on to them.
Well, yeah, your parents are a bit of an extremist people, I'm noticing.
Dinosaurs? No way.
Hold on, wait, watch me rip this guy's head off. Did you see the blood?
Yeah, it's not
Great.
But I don't get it. Why do people from one place insist on killing people from another place just because they don't agree about something?
Because that's the way the system works, Tim. Okay, that's the way it's always worked, and that's the way it's always going to work. I mean, you were born into it, and barring some giant cataclysm, you're going to die in it.
World of Warcraft?
Darfur. Thought I locked up all my issues of time, but apparently Astrid left one in the bathroom.
You know, when I was in grade school, I had this friend, Bobby Schlechter. Him and I were inseparable. We did everything together. And one day, I came home after school, and my dad had found out that he was a Lutheran and told me that I couldn't hang out with Bobby anymore. Well, the problem was I already promised Bobby that I'd go to his big Bobby birthday bash, and I couldn't go anymore. So then I had to tell Bobby that I couldn't go, and I wasn't even allowed to speak to him anymore, so I had to send him a letter, and my dad had to make sure to scratch off the return address so Bobby wouldn't come over and Lutheranize the whole house. Well, anyway, my mom had already bought Bobby the gift, and so she asked my dad, can we give that dirty Lutheran filth head his present, or are we just gonna throw it away? And my dad said, well, we're not giving him to the boy because he's already going to hell, and I don't see the point of giving this G.I. Joe helicopter to somebody who doesn't believe in the Virgin Mary in the first place. So we took this brand new helicopter, and we took it to this hospital filled with kids with no hands. Completely filled. And now what are a bunch of kids with no hands gonna do with a G.I. Joe helicopter? They're just gonna stare at it all day. I don't understand why people who don't agree on some things have to disagree on everything. Would I be any good at politics?
No.
Would I be kind of good at politics?
How would you get troops out of Iraq?
Well, have to use a boat. That's pretty obvious. What's the next question?
Okay.
But I mean, good with kids, as long as they don't have hands.